Hi there! In this video, I'll guide you through the step-by-step process of applying to English Division Medicine at the Medical University of Warsaw. Everything happens through the online registration system, the ORS. Depending on the level of your education and the types of certificates or diplomas you hold, you'll choose an appropriate recruitment path for you. Let us now take a closer look at the admission criteria.
Each candidate must provide one of the following documents: a high school leaving certificate, a secondary education diploma with a transcript, or another document confirming completion of secondary education. These documents must include grades in the required subjects at the appropriate level. These subjects are biology, at the extended level, chemistry, also at the extended level, and one of the following: physics and astronomy, physics or mathematics, at the extended or standard level. If the required grade in biology is missing from the diploma, the candidate may take a supplementary biology exam. The same applies to chemistry and to physics or mathematics. Each candidate may take up to 2 supplementary exams. To pass, a candidate must score at least 30%. Criterion 2 is the competency test. The exam lasts 110 minutes and consists of 80 questions divided into 3 sections. The first section is biology, 30 questions, each worth 1 point. The second section is chemistry, also 30 questions, each worth 1 point. The third section is decision-making, 20 questions, each worth 2 points. The maximum score a candidate can earn is 100 points. Candidates may be exempted from the test if they meet one of 2 conditions. First, they hold a valid certificate from one of the following tests: UCAT, MCAT, GAMSAT, or HPAT. The certificate must be issued within 5 years prior to the application. Second, they have the required university GPA, calculated from relevant subjects in the field of life sciences, based on a completed BSc or MSc degree in life sciences. This diploma must also be issued within the past 5 years.
At the Medical University of Warsaw, there are 3 recruitment paths for international candidates.
This is the most common recruitment pathway, based on the entrance exam, the competency test. It is designed for high school graduates from all over the world. The test will be scheduled according to the time zone you are in, and will explain its structure later. You're probably wondering which application type you should choose. If you are applying through the competency test pathway, your choice depends on the education system in which you completed high school. In the ORS system, you need to select one of the following application types: secondary school leaving certificate, high school diploma. This is the most suitable option for the majority of certificates from around the world, including A-levels. We also offer 3 other application types for candidates who completed specific programs: IB diploma, International Baccalaureate issued in Geneva, EB diploma, European Baccalaureate issued in Brussels, Polish Matura certificate. If you are currently in your final year of high school, you can apply using predicted grades issued by your school. Make sure that your application type matches the certificate of secondary education you will soon receive. The first pathway is the most typical for the majority of applicants.
You may qualify for an exemption from the competency test if you have a valid score from one of the following: UCAT, MCAT, GAMSAT, or HPAT, recognized within 5 years of the issue date. Before creating your ORS application account, you must send us an email at recruitment@voom.edu.pl with an attachment that includes a scan of your high school leaving certificate or predicted grades and a scan of your test result from UCAT, MCAT, GAMSAT, or HPAT. Get confirmation from the admission board that your score is accepted.
If you already hold a BSc or MSc degree in life sciences, you can apply for exemption from the competency test. Diplomas must be issued within the last 5 years. Not all degree holders are exempt from the competency test. It depends on the curriculum in your degree program and your GPA. The application in ORS is called UCAT, MCAT, GAMSAT, HPAT, or BSc, MSc diploma. Before creating this very ORS application account, you must email recruitment@wm.edu.pl. High school leaving certificate scanned copies of your diploma and official transcript grading scale used at your university. Wait for confirmation from the admissions board. You will receive a response from the admissions board about competency test exemption. If the curriculum in your degree program did not include the required set of life science subjects, or the GPA is too low, you will be invited to take competency test. The second and third pathways allow for exemption from the competency test, but prior approval from the admissions board is required.
Now I know which path is right for me. Let's register through the ORS system. I'm creating an ORS account. Once registered, I received a message. Check the Messages tab on your email. Remember, your email is also your login, but also the main way to contact us. Use an email address that you check regularly. This way, you will stay updated on the progress of your recruitment. Please remember to save your data. Now I'm filling in my personal information. Remember, fill out this section exactly as your data appears in your passport. And if you're Polish, enter the data from your ID card. Don't forget to click Save Personal Data, then Next Step. Upload a photo. This may later be used for making your student ID card once you come to the study at the Medical University of Warsaw. Click Add Photo. Remember to upload the photo in JPG format only. Here you enter information about your high school. If you're still in high school, enter your expected graduation date. If your education wasn't in English, you must fill in information about a language proficiency certificate, like IELTS or TOEFL. After selecting the link, Medicine, the next application steps will appear on the right side of the screen. Here I confirm my selected study program. Your individual bank account number contains your ORS ID number. If the Payment tab, you will find a PDF file with important details that you can download. This will help you prepare the bank transfer. The payment is processed automatically and depends on your bank sending the money. This can take up to 10 days. After we've received the transfer on the application fee, the Payment tab will automatically turn green. So remember, you can complete all the steps and submit your application, even if the payment step is red. It's worth doing this and then calmly waiting for the payment to be processed. This step will appear only for applicants who chose the first application path. Choose your competency test here. Important, if you want to sit the competency test in the last session of July, you must create your application well in advance. Check when the application periods in ORS ends, usually by the end of June. Also plan to pay the application fee early because you can only sit the competency test once the payment is confirmed in ORS. I've already mentioned that this process can take up to a few days and depends on your bank. Now I'm entering the country name where I plan to take the test. If the country has multiple time zones, please write the name of the correct time zone. We need this to properly prepare your competency test. But as you can see, there's no problem if you plan to travel during the exam session. Just enter the name of the country appropriate for the time zone. Below, select the time zone of the place where you will be taking the competency test. The designations are UTC, which stands for Coordinated Universal Time. The test will be held according to the local time zone between 7 AM and 11 PM. You will choose your own starting time. You don't need to report this time to anyone. On the test day, just log in at your chosen time and start the date. The admissions board qualifies candidates for the competency test about 2 weeks before your chosen test date. Only paid applications are considered. Make sure to check your email inbox then. Test results are announced in ORS within 14 working days after the competency test. The admissions committee reviews candidates' applications in order. If your high school curriculum doesn't include required subjects such as biology and chemistry at the advanced, extended, or higher level, and physics or mathematics at minimum standard level, then you'll need to take an additional online exam simultaneously with your competency test. You may sit supplementary exams in up to 2 subjects, biology, chemistry, or physics. Math tests are not offered. I am now uploading a scan of my passport, but Polish citizens only attach a Polish ID. The rest of the required documents can be uploaded after receiving an offer. You must also enclose your school leaving certificate or predicted grades. Remember that the admission board qualifies based on subjects and grade. And that's it! The application is ready. Remember, we've prepared a website, FAQ, and ORS instructions guide for you to download.